Hey, greetings to the body of the people. This is a man called Chris Dorsey, and we're just trying out for the first time Facebook Live. I think we're on, and David Dotreve is with me. This is the first time we're on Facebook Live for a reason. We're looking for a new format for the radio show and to get out our live events. We've had everything about the Google account, Richmond Peace, including the YouTube channel, and Google Plus terminated. You can still reach me on that email for now, rvaforpeace@gmail.com.
And Chris,
of course,
before you go any further,
yeah, go ahead.
Let me explain to everybody what we're doing. Turn the camera around. Okay. Greetings, everybody. We're in a pretty peculiar situation right here. I'm using my cell phone to film Chris on Skype because neither one of our computers are compatible with Facebook Live. So we're working on a budget. We're not very tech savvy. We try our best. And
yeah, David, let me take
go
over.
ahead.
Right there, because I think you hit the most important point here. Basically, we go on international television, and we, unlike any others, uncover and expose the treasonous crimes of every corporation and every government official and every government, from, say, the city of Richmond government, the state of Virginia, all of the 50 states, to the federal government, to foreign governments, and the banks that control them. We expose this. We expose it on Press TV, Al Alam TV. We've forced our way onto, or we've outmaneuvered the shills from InfoWars to expose all of their crimes. We've been seen by millions of people worldwide, millions of people on live international television, and millions of people on Richmond Peace YouTube, which has now been terminated. That's why we're talking to you here. We're going to start doing Facebook Live, and we're going to start doing our radio show on Facebook Live. And when there's an event, whereas we used to be the first to break news on false flag attacks, on criminal actions of the government, now we're going to be doing it on Facebook Live as soon as we can. We have lost a lot of videos, but we still have hundreds of videos backed up of some of the more important things that were on Richmond Peace. Some of the stuff that had already been taken down off of Richmond Peace is other places. And I just want to say that this technological bases, as David put it, like YouTube or Facebook or Reddit or Twitter or Instagram, they are substitutes for real life action. And what we're saying to you is that millions of people have seen enough to get every single government official in the United States and every other country, just from what we put forward, just from my information on Richmond Peace, what I've personally uncovered with several other people, but nobody's documented it like we have, with the election fraud, with the financial fraud, with the underage sex rings, with the criminal justice system, which is a unjust system based on a criminal cabal known as the Bar Association, and how we've exposed every single one of them. And I just wish to say to everyone, look, we've done it all. It's up to you now. It's up to the people now, because we've already exposed everything. We've exposed everything 10 times over, backwards and forwards. we put ourselves out on a limb to do everything that is lawful to bring down this government, and everybody acts as if they wish just to be entertained, or, oh, you should get better video editing, or maybe you should put some music behind your stuff, or, do this, do that. Look, we've done it all. We've exposed it all. Now it's up to you. We're going to be doing the Facebook Live, and we're going to see how this video comes out. And we just decided to do this. I mean, it's taken us, about an hour and a half to finally get this, just this Skype connection between David and I
in a strangely
properly
organized
connected
manner.
so we could broadcast. So this is our new broadcasting outlet, and I think we may start doing maybe something, regular, maybe like, five broadcasts a week here from Facebook Live. I've got 5,000 friends here on Facebook, and over 3,200, almost 3,300 followers. It's enough. It's enough to get the information out there.
Well,
and
Chris,
now is the time where we're going to have to start taking action. We need an actual group besides just a few of us.
That's
doing
right.
All of the work, and then uploading all the videos, worrying about whether it's going to get taken down when it's 100% out of our control. It's not my YouTube channel, it's Google's YouTube channel. We don't have any control over this. And this goes the same with Facebook Live. This is working now, but hey, nothing to say that they can't just shut us down because they don't like what we're saying, because that's what all of these social media networks are all about. They're about spying on you, and if you become too effective at using their tool, they'll just shut you down. And as they always say, they don't need any reason. They don't need any reason to shut you down. I had 2 YouTube channels shut down in a 24-hour period, and one, it said, hey, you violated terms of standards. There's 2 videos on there. It must have been terms of standards on both of them, because they said in regard to why they took down, not just Richmond P said, because I violated their policy on strikes, in regard to videos exposing the fact that Kyle Hunt's a federal agent, Kyle Hunt of Renegade Broadcasting, and that the JDL and Code Pink are working together with folks like Kyle Hunt, the neo-Nazi, and forwarding the Jewish message and doing everything they can to control the opposition. So when we verified that on live television in front of the Washington Convention Center in Washington, D.C., and exposed the crimes of the Israeli government for all of the, dual Israeli citizens in the United States government to hear, they had to shut that down. And the other thing was videos regarding the fake shooting of Allison Parker and Adam Ward, or I should say the government stage shooting, in order to take away the gun rights of the American people, the God-given, constitutionally enumerated right to bear arms of all Americans. And I'll just take this chance to send this message out. God creates man, and man creates government. Government is a two-dimensional creation of man. A man can never be subject to government, and that is written into the law of the land of the United States when the American people are explicitly given the enumerated power, which is God-given, to say as they wish, which is the First Amendment, and for the militia, which is the body of the people, to be the number one law enforcement arm and the only legitimate standing military force under the Constitution for the United States. We've exposed it all. We're not going to go back over all this stuff. You all know it. We're not going to explain to you the plan. We've already laid out the plan and how we're going to lawfully abolish this criminal government. And now this is our method for doing so. And what we're going to do is we're going to have live meetings where people live in real time we talk about and have a functional meeting with the purpose being the political goal of restoring the Constitution for the United States, which means restoring all power to the body of the people who ordained the government, meaning all power over the media, all power over the banking system, the financial system, and above all, the enforcement arm of everything, the people being in control of the weapons of war as is mandated in Virginia Constitution and Constitution for the United States. It's that simple, folks. I just wanted to put this out there. Folks, hey, put this up on YouTube. It's already going to be on Facebook Live, and we're gonna be with you hopefully, 25 to 30 days out of the month on this Facebook Live, and we're going to do a lot of work through here, and we're not going to be stopped by these Jews like Sergey Brin, Mark Zuckerberg, or Larry Page. Even if they take us off of here, we're out on the street. We're just showing you what we're doing in real life, and it happens to end up on YouTube. And just because all this stuff has been taken off of YouTube doesn't mean there's not copies elsewhere. And it also means that it doesn't mean that stuff, just because it's censored off of YouTube, doesn't mean it didn't happen. It doesn't mean that millions of people didn't already see it, because they have. So, David, that's all I have to say. I want to keep it short and as sweet as possible, and as succinct as possible. And I'll pass it to you, and hopefully we can end this show and move on from this point. Just letting the people know what happened to that YouTube account, and the fact that it doesn't mean anything to us. I mean, Al-Alam TV could call me tomorrow, and I could be talking to a crowd of an audience of 6 million people.
Yeah, all the most important ones.
Or Press TV.
Yeah, they're in our possession.
Wherever else that we go to. YouTube is just another tool for us. And now we're using a different tool, and it's Facebook Live. So, David, over to you.
Can you hear me well? Hello. Okay, apparently, Chris...
Hey, David, I don't think your audio's not coming through on my end.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you haven't been able to hear me this whole time, but the audience still can. All right. Let me just mute Chris a second.
Hey, David, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes or no? You can? I can't hear you. I cannot hear you. So let's just, I don't know whether your audio is coming through on Facebook Live and not coming through on Skype. It is? Okay. So,
yes.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, but, if you want to just close out, and then I'll end the show if that's cool.
Certainly.
Just give me a thumbs up whenever you want me. Okay, hey, this is Chris Dorsey of the Virginia Militia, saying peace and God bless. Join us here on Facebook Live, Chris Dorsey at facebook.com. So, peace and God bless.
All right, thank you, Chris. All right, as I said, we're doing this in a pretty...
I'm going to call you on the phone, David, because I can't hear you.
Yeah, go ahead. God, he still can't hear me, and I don't know how to mute him. I know how to mute him, but it's not cooperating. It's the better word. Oh, good God. All right, I can't finish. Bye, everyone.